And welcome back to the channel, and let's get started with the video 15 best martial arts and karate movies on Netflix. At number 1 we have Mortal Kombat. Directed by Simon McWoyd, Mortal Kombat brings the eponymous game's world to life in a high-octane reboot. We are introduced to Cole Young, an MMA fighter who discusses in a multi-realm spanning tournament. The tournament is joined by many of the series' prominent characters, but the narrative primarily revolves around the brutal rivalry between Scorpion and Sub-Zero as opposites of fire and ice. At number 2, we have 60 Minutes. In the directorial hands of Oliver Keenel, 60 Minutes delivers an adrenaline-pumping flurry of martial arts as a father races to be at his daughter's birthday party. Pro MMA fighter Octavio ditches an important match when the mother of his child threatens him with taking custody of their daughter. The only way for him to keep custody is to be at her birthday party within 60 minutes. As Octavio races across the streets, he is stopped by rough criminal elements who have bet large sums of money on his fight. At number 3, we have The Night Comes for Us. Directed by Timo Tjahjanto, the Indonesian action-packed thriller follows Ito, Joe Taslim, a triad enforcer of the 6 Seas who turns against his own crime syndicate to protect a young girl caught in the crossfire. Ito's journey of redemption becomes a fight for survival as he attempts to give the girl a safe life but is pursued by former allies and assassins sent to eliminate him. Among them is Aryan, Iko Uwais, a member of Ito's old gang, lured by the 6 Seas to kill Ito and take his place. The action sequences of The Night Comes for Us are slick and bloody, taking place in a variety of seedy locales and enclosed spaces.
Kan gue bilang, gue baru aja mulai.
At number 4, we have The Karate Kid.
Ask him, what's your name in Chinese?
Dude, I'm from Detroit.
Helmed by director Harold Zwart, The Karate Kid, which stars Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith, is a loose remake of the classic 1984 film. The story centers on Dre Parker, a 12-year-old boy who moves to China with his mother and struggles with the new environment and local bullies. To defend himself, Dre is introduced to martial arts by Mr. Han, a maintenance man who becomes his mentor. Through rigorous training and self-discipline, Dre learns that Kung Fu is more about peace and balance than violence and anger. The fight scenes flow effortlessly with expert choreography, and the film also features incredible stunts. The emotional storylines of Dre's progress are enhanced by a harmonious musical score and stunning scenery. With a heartwarming dynamic forming between master and student, the narrative showcases the discipline and grace of martial arts, carrying forward the original's legacy. At number 5, we have First Match.
Put it in a place, man.
Directed by Olivia Newman, First Match introduces us to Monique, a teenage girl who is nearing the end of her time bouncing around in foster care. Uninterested in the love shown to her by her latest foster mother, the teen is instead desperate for the attention of her estranged biological father, Daryl. He was a wrestling champion in his youth, and Monique joins a boys' wrestling team in the hopes of impressing him and getting his attention. Initially unsure, the team warms up to her while Coach Castile becomes an attentive and firm pillar of support.
And learning. Shake hands.
Jab, straight.
Come on. Hey, what the hell are you doing?
At number 6, we have Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny.
Sword is great, but there is one greater. The Green Destiny.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny, directed by Yuan Wu Ping, continues the saga of the film series with epic cinematic action. The titular sword is guarded by the honorable warrior Yushu Lin, Michelle Yeoh, who is defending it from the malevolent warlord Hades Dai. On her quest, she is joined by a swordswoman and the old hero Silent Wolf, Donnie Yen, as they fight to save the martial arts world from destruction.
Once he has the sword, that will be the end of all of us.
At number 7, we have The Matrix Resurrections.
Just like old times.
Helmed by Lana Wachowski, The Matrix Resurrections revisits the legendary artificial world of Neo, Keanu Reeves, and Trinity, Carrie-Anne Moss, as it comes to life once again. Neo, now living as Thomas Anderson, is pulled back into the Matrix by cryptic visions and encounters. With the help of new allies and old friends, he begins to regain his memories and powers, delving deep into the Matrix to save Trinity and uncover a conspiracy within the simulated world.
An amusement. Kind of like that?
At number 8, we have Revenger. As the title would suggest, Revenger is an action film of pure vengeance. Directed by Lee Sung-won, the story centers on ex-detective Kim Yul, who infiltrates a remote island prison controlled by ruthless criminals to hunt down those responsible for his family's death. The intense South Korean film exceeds expectations with well-crafted twists that anchor us in the story between raw, adrenaline-fueled martial arts sequences. At number 9, we have Furies. Directed by Veronica No, Furies follows by Tan and Hong, 3 young women who survived sexual assaults at an early age and are recruited off the streets by the enigmatic Jacqueline to form a vigilante group to protect women. Set in the crime-ridden streets of Saigon, the trio targets a powerful crime syndicate responsible for trafficking women and running the drug trade. Their wildly dangerous mission leads to an increasingly intense sequence of fight scenes featuring everything from guns, knives, motorcycles, and environmental takedowns. The Vietnamese action thriller is a prequel to Fury and features a gripping story along with its varied martial arts, managing to catch us unawares with twists and character depth. At number 10, we have Headshot.
I don't know who I am. I don't even remember my own name.
Helmed by Kimo Stambul and Timo Jajanto, Headshot is a high-octane Indonesian action thriller that follows an amnesiac's journey of revenge against his crime boss father. Ishmael, Iko Uwais, is found on a beach with a severe head injury and no memory. As he recovers with the help of a compassionate doctor and begins to fall for her, his past catches up with him, leading to a do-or-die mission against his father, who shot him. Violence galore ensues as everyone seems to be trying to stop Ishmael while his brutally efficient father is tying up loose ends. Far before their actual fight, the hype of an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object is created. The film boasts extremely creative fight scenes with visceral and unrelenting action. At number 11, we have Beverly Hills Ninja.
We will roam.
Directed by Dennis Dugan, Beverly Hills Ninja, 1997, is a spoof action comedy about Haru, a bumbling, orphan baby raised by a clan of ninjas in Japan. Despite his clumsy and overweight nature, Haru, Chris Farley, is determined to prove himself as a true ninja. The story follows Haru's adventures as he travels to Beverly Hills, accompanied reluctantly by a member of his clan, to protect a woman named Allison and uncover a criminal conspiracy. The film parodies many tropes of 90s martial arts films with comedic action sequences and slapstick fight choreography. Featuring an appearance from Chris Rock, Beverly Hills Ninja is made memorable by Farley's ceaseless physical comedy that guarantees plenty of laughs for fans of the genre.
Allison, how much time is left?
4 minutes!
Do not worry, Allison.
At number 12, we have Birth of the Dragon.
You boys done playing?
Birth of the Dragon, directed by George Nolfi, is a biographical martial arts film that fictionalizes Bruce Lee's legendary 1964 fight with Kung Fu master Wong Jackman set in San Francisco. The film follows a young Bruce Lee, Philip Ng, as he struggles to establish himself in San Francisco while taking care of the students in his dojo. Tensions escalate when Wong Jackman arrives, leading to a showdown that shapes Lee's philosophy and fighting style. The action sequences, choreographed by Corey Ewan, are a highlight, blending traditional martial arts with dynamic, modern cinematography, showcasing the essence of Lee's innovative techniques that made him a legend. At number 13, we have The Next Karate Kid. Directed by Christopher Kane, The Next Karate Kid introduces a new protagonist in the fourth installment of the Karate Kid franchise. Mr. Miyagi takes a troubled Julie Pierce, Hilary Swank, under his wing and mentors her in karate to deal with her anger issues and guide her onto a better path. Miyagi and Julie begin to develop a sincere friendship as they train with a temple of accommodating monks. At school, Julie begins to fall far for a friendly security guard trainee, Eric, but their romance is interrupted by the bullying of Alpha Elite.
I'm gonna put your lights out.
At number 14, we have Street Fighter.
You have made me a happy man.
Next, I'll make you a dead one.
Based on the video game of the same name and directed by Steven E. D'Souza, Street Fighter delivers cartoonish nefariousness, cheesy one-liners, and a truly absurd plot. Bison is a megalomaniac supervillain who wants to cause the collapse of the entire world and takes 63 UN delegates hostage, demanding a vast ransom. Lieutenant Guile, Jean-Claude Van Damme, ventures to Southeast Asia in order to put Bison on ice and stop his plans of world domination. At number, we have Fistful of Vengeance.
Jen's dead?
Our target took her out.
Helmed by director Roll Rain, Fistful of Vengeance narrates the story of a young chef named Kai Jin. While in Bangkok to hunt the killer of his friend's sister, Kai learns about a calamitous ancient power called Wu Xing. He and his compatriots find an ancient talisman on her body that leads them to Thailand, where a tech billionaire called William imparts a cosmic quest to them. So, there you have it, our top 10 picks for the best martial arts and karate movies on Netflix. That's all for today. We will see you next time.
See you next time.